Okay, let's have a look at question 11. So, question 11, figure 2 shows the chemicals given to a student, 4 different powdered metals, some dilute sulfuric acid. The student wants to investigate the reactivity of the 4 metals. Plan a practical to investigate the relative reactivity of the 4 metals. So we're going to we want to find the relative reactivity. So that's the thing we're going to find, that's a dependent variable. The plan should use the fact, and the 4 metals here, this is going to be our independent variable, the thing we change. The plan should use the fact all 4 metals react exothermically. Okay, it's exothermically, so that means gives off heat with dilute sulfuric acid. You should name the apparatus used and comment on the safe use. Okay, so we have to talk about the safe use of the chemicals as well. 6 marks. We have to talk about certain safety stuff here. Okay, so what we're going to do? Well, I know that if I add that to that, it's going to give off heat. And I want to see which one gives off the most heat. So, most heat tells us most reactive. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to see which one gives off the most heat. So I'm going to put some metal on here. I'm going to add some acid, and I want to record the heat. How might I do this? So I could add it with a dropper. In fact, what I might do instead is I might go to a test tube like that. I might put some acid in there. I might then put some metal in the bottom, and I might just record the temperature, but I'm going to have to do it over the same amount of time to make sure it's safe. Safety, what am I going to use? Well, I'm going to make sure I use goggles. Okay, and that's pretty much it, 6 marks. Nice and easy. I'm going to repeat it, and I might repeat it a few times to get an average. So let's see how we'd write this down. So I've got 6 bullet points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this. So I'll pour, and I'll get the amount of acid is important. So pour 10 centimeters cubed of acid into a test tube. What would I use? Use a, because I have to talk about the equipment, remember, as well, measuring cylinder, as it is more accurate. Add 1 spatula of, so I'm going to start with metal W, to acid. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. How I'm going to do it, I'm not going to bother saying why in this case. Or I could say to start reaction. To start reaction, I'm going to record temperature of what? Of reactants, of the products. Of products after 1 minute using a thermometer and timer. Why am I doing that? The more reactive, the higher the temperature. Okay, so that's, I can get rid of that bullet there, put that to the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. What else do I need to do? Well, I need to talk about, I then need to repeat it, so I've done, so repeat, test for other metals. So why do I do that? Why bother? this is your independent variable. I think you're changing, remember, so you've got to do that. Independent variable. What am I going to do then? Well, I could repeat our entire test again. Repeat entire experiment, and find averages. Why this reduces impact of anomalies. And last thing, safety. I had to mention safety. I've also not mentioned temperature either, have I? I've got to keep the temperature of the acid the same. Anyway, ensure you wear goggles to avoid acid harming eyes. Okay, so one safety thing there. I might decide to add another if I want to. If I was going to add another, it's glassware. If any glass breaks, tell the teacher. So if any glass breaks, tell teacher. Okay, and that's fine as well. You're allowed to tell the teacher if the glass breaks. Okay, that's an acceptable thing to do. Okay, hope that helps. Nice, easy, practical there. To be fair, once you've drawn the diagram of what you're going to do, I think it really helps, and it's just about putting into sentences and following the do what, with what, why bother.